one final time. My goodness. My goodness. I cannot seem to get this thing to want to latch on and keep running no matter what I do. I'm checking the internet and getting all the other stuff set up. It doesn't seem like it wants to stick around. I mean, it's not kicking me from my game, and everything else seems to be running just fine, so I'm not sure. We'll just have to keep an eye on it. If it cuts out one more time, guys, we'll go ahead. I'll go ahead and just call it for tonight. It must not be meant to be. Let's see if it's if everything's running. All right, so we are running here on live. Switch, just up and going. Ready. And we are about to be running up here. Check this out. All right, we're live here. All right, fantastic. Keep saying that. It's going to be great. Got one coin out of the way. 2 coin out of the way. And 3 coin. Now, she says that somebody has come by and take these coins out of my pocket each time, but I never see them do it. So sneaky Khajiit could ever get in my... Oh, I'm talking to the chef. Wrong one. There we go, there we go. I got you guys now. I can see your chats. Hopefully it doesn't cut out anymore. I'm not sure what's going on. Yeah, no, it's been, it's my, I think it's my OBS. Something's going on with it.
Though he might instead
I thought it was my internet at first, but it's not. So it's going good. Oh, just to let y'all know on the YouTube side, apparently, I think if on Twitch side, something interesting has happened. Something about Ouroboros crates were enabled, and if you watch over there, they have a chance to drop, if I'm not mistaken. I thought I saw something like that in my chat when I was looking over. I'm like, holy cow, I didn't know I was able to enable Ouroboros crates. So if it's up and able to drop, it's going to drop for you over there if you're watching. So if you like those little crates, they're there. Yeah, third time's always a charm. I'm hoping it stays up and active. We usually have wonky stuff go on with our internet sometimes. You're half asleep. It's okay, Laurel. If you need rest, you can definitely get it. Or if you watch me long enough, you'll definitely fall asleep. Because this grind for the new life can be a little bit monotonous. If you catch my drift, you know? As I was saying earlier, I think one of my favorite quest adventures from this one is the polar plunge. Yeah, crates. Did you see the notice for it on over there on Twitch side? I didn't know that was a possibility. Maybe it falls under when it knows I'm streaming that during events. Maybe, you know, the powers that be, like, oh wow, this guy's streaming Elder Scrolls. Well, we'll go ahead and just enable the crates on his thing, because I didn't sign up for that or nothing. So that's pretty cool. I might have to stream this more often throughout the week to give you all the chance at grabbing up those crates as much as possible, if that's the case. They definitely don't hurt to get. She's so swamped. This place is so dead, man, throughout the year, but just this time. Oh no, it linked back to your PS4. What? Look at this. Maybe like 3 years down the road, when you finally want to go back and reminisce on that PS4 account, you'll have at least 30 or 40 crates to open, right?
You return from a land of grass and sweet rolls to one
You
of
know, it
snow
shouldn't be
and
too
mead.
hard to relink your
How was your visit to
accounts to all
Rock
that, because I have all of my accounts linked to my ESO account through the main page, and I think I get all the crates on
What
all
did
of them,
you-
I believe.
I am only a new life herald during the festival.
It's just been a long
Otherwise,
day.
I run a lumber
I'd say
mill.
it has been. I know it has been for us over here. Oh, that sucks. Ah. That does suck.
Wood elf.
We won't open our
There are three.
boxes till the very end. Expire. Nobody wanted to buy such a boat. Myself. It's like, nah, no, can't do it. Stop trying. Ooh, Mudball Merriment. All the way in Oradon. And just let, I'll say it again, just in case you guys are catching the third stream. If anybody is jumping on, and they are on the PS4 NA server, and you need a ride, hit me up. I will take you to where you want to be. What am I hoping to get? I am glad you asked. I'm going to show you something neat. So check this out. Let me find it real fast. Let me get it pulled up. I'll show you. You think they'd make it easier for you to swap up and do your thing, you know? I don't have it pulled up anymore. Oh no. Give me a second, y'all. I'll show you what I'm hoping to get. New Live Festival 2021. Alright, so I'm going to show you guys something. On this New Life Festival, for this one, right? You Google searched it already? Yeah, some of them don't make the process easy. They really don't. So if you look here, if I pull it up and it actually pulls up, let's see. Yeah, it's pulled up. All right, so we're looking here. This is what I'm hoping to get in the New Life Festival this time. Give and receive. I'm not worried about the New Life recipes. I'm only worried about the powder white Coney pet and the random pages of carved armor. That's what I really want. I like the style pages. Because you know me, I'm always dressing in something new in every video, and I always like to change up my stuff when I and wear something different each time. So that's the kind of stuff I'm into this time. That's what I'm trying to pick up, if I can. And I know I don't really need any of the Imperial Writs or the Deep Charity Writs. I might end up giving those to Rose so she can do those. But if not, then I might actually pick them up myself. So and give them away. So that's just how I think about that one. Also, for you guys out there, if you have noticed, they are actually going to release all the stuff that you haven't gotten before. So if you're missing out on the unstable morpholith, the other fragments for any of the other stuff like the personality or the mount, you can get them during this time. I think 60 tickets they're getting rid of on this one. So make sure to spend your tickets before you start the event stuff. And during the event stuff, make sure you spend your tickets when you get to the close amount, because they give you 3 tickets for each event that when you start it. So just to let you know. Go back to the live here. So when you go out there and do your New Life Festival stuff, let's see on PC. Yeah, and see, and old Jess is on PC. So if anybody needs rides, we're giving rides. You just got to hit us up. On PC, or not PC, I wish I was PC. PSNA on my side. Oh, I should be pelting people with mud balls. No! Come here. Clunk. Oh, and make sure you don't pelt too many guards. It's considered a crime. There's sticks in the mud. There we go. I think that and this and the snowball are kind of some of the fun ones. Chat box is gone again. Holy cow, man! It happens all the time on this, doesn't it? Let me see. Let me get that chat box up again. It's just not my night tonight. Try this. The chat box is still not showing, huh? I'm not sure what's going on with that. Okay, it's here now? Good, 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 good. Fantastic. Alrighty. Make sure that y'all can see it. Oh, I should be pegging people with mud balls. Give me a second. So many people, so little time. Yeah, I think that's one thing I'm going to have to figure out how to take care of. Those little YouTube bots. I think those are bots. Because that's unintelligible. Chat. Unless it is somebody, then please clarify and let me know what you're saying. But if not, I will believe it's bots. I gotta figure out how to stop that. Control your people. No, don't control us. We control you. Don't raise taxes, especially on the sweet rolls.
Control your people.
Oh,
how
there's a
dare
dog.
you? I just bought this doublet.
Have let Riggott have this posting.
You know what? Take it all. I don't care. I don't think I had any motifs on me, anyways. Yeah, you can actually steal motifs from over there over in Varden.
Think yourself clever.
You get the House Telvanni,
The law is do not
Halalu,
let me
and
see you again.
Everin motifs down that way. Those usually sell for what, like 15? I sell them for about 15k a piece. Not a bad little game. Of course, by the time the guild gets their cut, I'm seeing like 13, but it's still not bad. Yeah, I actually heard that they were stopping sales of it for right now because it's so darn popular. They're not letting people buy it either because they can't contain all the people trying to jump into it. And I think that's hilarious. I mean, imagine being a company with a game so popular you have to stop selling it because you can't take more people on. I guess we're just gonna have to reinvest all that money into big server farms, yeah. There goes my feel. You know, funny enough, I never got to use the free trial anyways. Unfortunately for me, when I created my Square Enix account way back when I actually bought Final Fantasy 14, and I tried to go through the process of starting it for the first time before it got really good. I set up the account and it stuck with me throughout this entire time, so I couldn't use it. So the free stuff never was able to get for me. So I have it already. If I just bought the expansion, I'd upgrade to the expansion, I'd be alright, but I already have access to the game. Just need to pay for that sub. Yeah. Yeah, they're going to need to build a better server area. Just imagine if ESO got a lot of their stuff together and they can kind of fix the things plaguing it, they'd be just as popular, I'm sure. If they could just get the game, you know, fine-tuned a little bit, get some of the bugs out.
Is that a bit of mud on your
I know
hands?
it's been a big point of contention, but it doesn't bother me too much. But if they did something about the PvP, it would be a little bit better on that side as well. I know a lot of the PvP folks have a hard time getting in there, queuing up, or getting out there and actually fighting at all. I think it was. There's a lot of people talking about that. They go to fight or they get out to Cyrodiil and they just crash, get a blue screen on the PS4, and that's sad. Because I mean, especially if that's mostly what you do in the game is PvP, and that's where you have the most fun, and you can't even access it. That's a problem. Sure. Your castle out in Storm Hands. I had to think there for a minute. That is a major problem. But I mean, I'm sure they're working on it. We never know what's going on behind the scenes or what stress they got to work with. So. And now you need to grind now on your imp character. I wish you luck. I think you got it. From all the direction you've given me on going towards PvP, I think you got a solid grasp of it. I'm still, you know, I'm real good on PvE side. I can build a PvE character really well, and I can run a lot of veteran content really easy. And I can do a lot of vet dungeons easy. But you get me in front of an actual live player, and man, I freeze up. I don't even know. I forgot how to play the game all of a sudden. Freak out, man. I got somebody who could think back at me, and I'm like, no, that's not gonna work for me. I got that way with Call of Duty too. When I got into some of the matches, I'd do great as a sniper or mid-range, but as soon as you got close with a shotgun or anything else, man, I was done. Year and a half of experience. Yeah, I'm gonna have to. I'll probably have to work on my PvP game off stream for a little bit until I improve, because I feel like I'm trying too hard to compensate for a style I haven't even made yet. Because I know how I play as a PvEer, but I don't know how to play as a PvPer. I can imagine what your character on the PS4 would be like. I know you were showing me that one. She looked pretty cool. You said she hadn't been spec'd out yet, though. But she had a good design and feel about her, though. Yeah, I think I just need to find the way that I want to fight, and I really think I'm going to be running a vampire curse when I can do PvP. There's just too many good perks. I was looking at that and I was like, oh, there's some really good perks just to being a vampire. I didn't perform? Oh, blind rage. Yeah, I saw those. Those were great. Those were actually really good. Good commissions. I was trying to ask you, I don't know if I got to read it or not. How much those bad boys cost you? I'd say at least over 100, I'm sure, right? Those were rather impressive. Oh no, Robert, don't! Oh, you know what? That's not bad at all. I thought they'd be more expensive than that. That's actually affordable. Holy cow! You're gonna have to give us the name of that artist and a way to contact her, because that was some neat stuff. I want to get one done with Robert and Rose. I think that'd be fun. Yeah, we've had some really good ideas. You got a commission of for lightning. Ooh, I bet there was a lot of fancy stuff going on with that one, though, wasn't there? Attacking me? Get out of here! I broke the wolf, y'all. Ah, the upper body has pricing. Oh, so you either get the close up with the full body. Makes you wonder if they charge for background with it. Yeah. I'd say it'd be worth it though. I know, because we're getting close to our first really big long-term goal on YouTube, and it's the 500 mark. And I mean, it's been a really fun and interesting journey for us as content creators when we actually started doing the YouTube thing, and with everybody pitching in, everybody on the crew pitching in and helping make videos and stuff like that. It's been a fun journey so far, and we're almost at 500 after what, a year and a half, almost 2 years now, and it's been great. And we want to do something special coming around the 500 if we can. Maybe make something interesting for you guys. If you want to support the channel, stuff like that, maybe make something interesting for you guys. So we're not sure yet, though. What's it that's called? Sylvie? Demon Hunter. Oh. Well, hey, wasn't that one of the commissions you showed me, though? No, I think one of them was. I'd have to go back and look. Blood Elf. Okay, yep, I thought so. Hey, you might be getting a lot more SWTOR stuff coming up soon, because I know Spydra's been really, like, I think she was saying it yesterday. She was really getting into SWTOR. She's really enjoying it. That's something she's looking into. Her vibration. Jade. Grotwood. It's shorter. Now you only got 3 games to do. It's really hard because it's really hard for me personally to do a whole lot of different games. Mostly because I really get stuck and really involved in one, and I just like because ESO is the game I'm heavily into, and I love other games and I love playing other games, but it's hard for me to want to do something else because there's always something to do in this game. But I've been trying to get into SWTOR a lot more than what I have been, especially since the events and stuff that pop up. I want to get into some of those. And so when I saw D-Roy play the other day when I was driving home, that looked like a fun time. They looked like they got some fun event stuff. I need to find 3 games I can get myself into. But we're trying to make a solid day to just do like a variety game, like just a random game that, you know, just purely for fun, not to do any content on, more or less, just to sit back, have fun, and hang out with. And that's we're going to try to incorporate different games into the mix just to have fun with them, check them out, share them with you guys. Logging process. So tell me this: if you were to go on to the queue and try to log in, what do you think your number would be? Would it be in the high 100,000s? You think? I don't know. I don't know how far the queue goes. And I'd be interested in finding out how high it went. Bless me.
Another on the wall. Ah, yes. Some of those.
Oh yeah, I'm gonna suck all these bad boys up. Bloop. There we go. You know, I'll donate to the 5,067. Good lord. Got it within an hour. Yeah, I've heard horror stories when you get to the queue and you finally do queue up and you get to log in. All of a sudden, boom, the game crashes or it times out or something, and you have to rewait. That would suck so hard.
Those walk. I can assist you with that. What grace.
So, I want to ask you guys opinion on this. How interested would you guys be in seeing a video about how to get vampirism and werewolf lycanthropy natural. Like a video where you don't have to get bit from a player, or get bit by a player, or buy it in the crown store or anything like that. But somewhere you can just, if you wanted to role play it and go out there and get it naturally in the world, would you guys be interested in seeing something like that? That's something I've always wanted to look up, because I heard it was like a really involved process. But you have to wait for certain times of day and game cycles, and look for a certain enemy at a certain spot. So I was like, oh, that kind of sounds like fun. I don't know why that sounds fun to me, but it does. I think that's one of the things I remembered when I used to see watch Saki play at one point in time, and that's what he was doing one time. He was looking for the spot where they spawn so he can get bit. Man, that's interesting, but I've never heard anything past that point. I guess I haven't really looked up the information, but I'm sure there's out there. But I think it'd be fun to make a little mini adventure, or do it our kind of our style, to get in there and figure it out. Not only do these videos help others out, but it always helps me embed the information in my own head. Because when I make a video about something, I will remember it so much better. It's almost like I'm studying for an exam, and that's all I do. It's like a little study sheet for me, and I just remember all the stuff. It's kind of fun. All right. I was wondering when I was going to go to Bergamo. Old Signal Fire Springs.
You'll return. Then you... Local Red Guards of...
Over here and not... Is it the Alikir? Yeah, it's an Alikir. Yep. Right over here in the Alikir. Speaking of the Alikir, they were actually talking about next year's events and stuff like that going on. And they said they're going to try to not focus on like world-ending events. They're going to do more like I can't remember how they phrased it, but it's not going to be like apocalyptic type of deal where the world's at stake. It's going to be more exploratory of another race they haven't delved deep into. And a lot of people are suspecting it'd be the Red Guards, or the Bretons. Oh, imagine that. You want to see a new race? Yeah, that'd be something interesting. I'd love to see a new race. I don't think it's going to happen, though. You know, in Elder Scrolls lore, there's all kinds of other different weird creatures out there. And they got all kinds of other weird and interesting creatures. Just think if they introduced a slowed race. I don't know how it would fit in lore-wise, but if you were like a slowed, that'd be awesome. I don't think they said they're bringing a new race. I think they said they're going to focus on a race that hasn't been fully fleshed out lore-wise. So the story is going to surround an already existing race, but it's one that hasn't been focused on in a while, or at all. And a lot of people are suspecting it'd be Red Guards. Bored, I'm getting crammed. Oh God, no! Get out! Claustrophobic. Lady's not spawning. Yeah. Yeah. Has to be. It can't be nobody else. But you don't hear the Red Guards ever expanded on. That and the Bretons. Bretons are so bland, you know. I mean, but they got the whole Emmerich thing, so they could be the Red Guards. We always hear about Lord Farhajad and all these other things going on in Alikir and
You are
all the things in the desert, but nothing ever comes of it. Nothing happens. No major story plots or anything. So it'd be nice. It'd be nice to see something with them. All right. Signal fire sprint.
Emish Poison Tongue. Zora, our celebration. Begin. The warlord approaches.
That's interesting. That's a really interesting noise. Heard a huge loud boom outside my house, and I know there's not a storm or anything, so I'm like, what's going on out there? It sounded like somebody dropped a couch or something. There we go. Didn't know rock so quick, did you? Chow. Ka-chow. I am speed.
Quickly, to me. The warlord prepares to strike.
Let's head back and turn this bad boy in.
And with the signal. Now, Emish Poison.
This place does look, you know, Bankurai is, I don't like deserts, right? And deserts are really not my type of biome or environment to want to be in all the time. But I tell you this, they have some of the best houses out here in Bankurai and the Alikir. They have some of the best, I don't know why. They have some of the best looking houses. They're really interesting. I don't know if it's the architecture, like the way they structured and built the houses out here, or what, but they're great. Compared to some of the other houses you can find elsewhere. Or in elsewhere. So I gotta ask you guys this. What do you think can make the New Life Festival better? I mean, the quests are already unique enough, and there's a lot of stuff going on already. But what do you think could make this a little bit easier? Because some people say it's too grindy feeling, and I heard people in the world chat are already like, "Man, I just don't like this event," and they're like, "It's not fun." I mean, it's already started, and I'm already done with it. I don't get that. I mean, yeah, there's a lot of quests and stuff, but I kind of enjoy it. If you listen to the story, kind of get a feel for everything, but I guess not everybody's like that. What do you guys think can make it better?
Back from
I think if they kind of like made it easier to travel, it'd be a lot better for me. Like if there was a portal that could open up. What's up, Gowan? How you doing? Good to see you here, man. You caught me at a good time. I'm sitting here doing some event stuff here on ESO, the New Life Festival, and I think in Star Wars it's just called the Life Festival, if I'm not mistaken. I know D-Roy was doing a little bit of it the other day, and I caught a little bit of that, but I was heading home that day. Oh, everything's going good here though. Life Day event, yeah, the Life Day event. It looked fun. There's a lot of neat things going on. You get to hug Wookiees, throw snowballs at overheating robots and stuff. That's fun stuff. We just get to lob mud balls at diplomats. Yeah, Gowan. Yeah, Gowan's over there on the Twitch side. I think you might be able to see it in the comments. I think I might need to make them bigger so you can see them. Give me a second. Let me increase the size of that. Playing around with that. You were throwing snowballs at people? Did you actually go for the snowball emote? Or memento? I was thinking about going for that one. See, there's one thing I really want to get. That I want to play around with on one of our skits. It is the let me find it. Show you. I already got it, of course, but there's another one I want to get. The first one was this one right here. I want to use this somehow. This is one of my favorite emotes so far. I'm sure I can mix it up and use that somehow. You want the pony? So I'm all about the emotes. I can always do something fun with them. I can think of fun skit stuff with the Stargazer and the juggling. I wasn't too wild about this though. I mean, it doesn't look good on Robert, but no. on Rose and them, I think it looked just fine. I do end up wanting to get this robe set though. This robe looks really good. You bought the Stargazer? Nice. Yeah, I want to do a really fun shot with that. I got some plans for that. And I also want to buy this Celestial Vortex. Oh, they didn't want it. How many endeavors I got? I spent a good chunk of mine earlier. I could buy one of these mounts if I wanted to, but I already spent a big chunk of my point. Well, I don't think I could have bought these yet, or I've been really close by the end of the box run. But I'm not into the mounts. I'm not a mount junkie. I wish I was. If they were more unique than just a skin change and some flashy colors, I think I'd be more into them. But I don't know. Maybe if you can ride them differently, that'd be fun. There's something more unique about. Oh, let's open our boxes, anyways. Hold on a second. Oh, okay. I hate to hear that. That can be a little rough. Oh goodness, here we go. Got a good chunk of boxes. Let's see what we got. It's always a gamble. I bet I'm gonna get junk. Here we go. Ready? And junk one. Oh, wait. Street light. I can actually use that. All right. Junk number 2. Oh, no, that's not junk. That's good. I can use that. Imperial. Rough bowls. That takes so much
I need
heartwood.
another drink like I need a head in the hole.
Oh, I'm glad you're feeling better and you shook it off. Yeah, you don't need that kind of stuff in your life, you know? You get a lot of street lights. You know, I'll have to show you something interesting. Jagged drenched. Oh, it's the fermented pig milk. Jagga drenched mud ball. Is that a new recipe? No. Ah, there we go. There's one of the ones I wanted. Redguard scone. I can use those. Got a nice little house. I can throw that in. Another writ. And mud ball pouch. Yeah, it really never is easy. Guess I better drink the mug and cheer up. That's all you can do. Make sure you don't find too many bottoms of those cups. But alrighty. Also, for everybody who's out there that's watching, if you see something I got that you want that I'm not going to use, like the Ritz and stuff like that, and you're on the PS4 NA, I am just giving it away. If I don't give it away now, it will just sit inside of my guild bank and collect dust because there's nobody in my guild. Oh, that's fine. Go ahead, Gowan. Lurk away, my friend. Lurk away. Hey, we're really glad it helps. It's always good to hang out with some people, talk, you know, have fun, share some stories, especially if they're about some of your favorite games and experiences, you know? Helps move things along. We're glad we can be here for you guys when you just want to relax. We're glad we're fun enough to watch and hang out with, to relax with. So it means a lot. I know I'm like that. I'm like that with some other creators. I get instantly excited, kind of like me and my daughter. We like to watch Nuke's Top 5. He does like a Top 5 Scary Ghost or Top 10 Scary Ghost, and we just love to sit and watch it every time it comes out. And we're just always super excited. It's always a fun time. Lightweight. No. Can't say much. I'm a heftier guy, and it still knocks me on my butt if I ever have any. But that's very few and far between for me, though.
Come, do your trading here.
Not much of one to indulge. Oh, he caught me. Caught my hands deep in his pockets. It's like, hey, now. Don't be digging too hard in there.
Are you really so desperate? I'm sorry.
Hefty. Wimpy. I think of that Family Guy episode every time. Yeah, I'd like to say I'm a little bit big boned or thick or whatever the people call it these days. It's all right. Take your money. You love that commercial. There's some fun
You're just
commercials.
another lowlife.
Like I miss the days when commercials were actually fun. Nowadays it's all about, sending some sort of message, but back in the day the message was get them to laugh, buy our product. That's what it should focus on now still. They had some really creative ones back in the day. What was it? Actually, there was a newer commercial that came out. I think it was a Target commercial, and they were sitting there and they're talking about being able to ship things to the store, so you can whatever you're buying, you can have it shipped to the store. And it starts off with a guy going, "Hey," the guy's like, "Hey, you could ship your pants right here." He's like, "What? I can ship my pants here?" He's like, "Yeah, you can ship them here." And then he goes like, "Hey, honey, I could ship my pants over here." And they just go through the whole thing. Different people saying how they're going to ship their things there. People running around. Yeah, that's me. I'm not good at getting out of line of sight. Hell, I'm not good at fighting yet. I haven't even figured out a proper rotation for me to fight with. But once I get a hold of that, then the line of sight's going to be my way to go. I just need to figure out what skills and stats are ultra important, and what actual attack does what. Like what I mean by is it considered an AOE, a dot, a direct attack, so I can focus my points towards it. Because I need to look at the damage guide and figure out which is what for all my skills, so I know what's going on. You missed the chef commercial. You're old. I don't think I've seen that one. You'll have to describe it to me. I don't think I've seen that one. I think the only chef commercial I can think of is the one with Gordon Ramsay, and it was a Amazon commercial. I was sitting there taking over Siri's voice for the day because she had her voice go out, and he's like, Siri, how do I make grilled cheese? And they had Gordon Ramsay on the other side. He's like, it's grilled cheese. The name is the recipe. It's such a great line, man. Alrighty, now let's move to another character. We're going to do a little bit more event grinding. You can see all the other characters I don't use for anything except crafting grits. Oh, the ravioli, the chef ravioli. They had some pretty good ones. They did. All right. I got a funny video, man. I'd love to share it. If you're interested, I got a video I can look up on YouTube. I'd like to share it with you. You'd probably get a laugh out of it. But I have to say it's I don't know. I have to think about that one first, actually, before I show it. I don't know if I could. I'd have to look it up. I might get in trouble. I can tell you the name of it. You can look it up yourself. It's making fun of the old '80s commercials with the pizza pockets and the Kool-Aid drinks and stuff like that. It's called Liquid Slam. So if you look it up, just type in Liquid Slam on YouTube, and you'll see like this little '80s commercial branding. That's one I'm not sure if I could show because, you know, I don't know. I don't want to risk it yet. I don't know how sensitive Twitch is. Yeah, so these next characters you see are ones that we actually do use in our skits every so often. They are generally not used for anything except as a mule to hold weapons and gear, or to craft stuff, to kind of get extra money from crafting grits. You'll see them; they'll look impressive, and some of them might even be high level. But I don't even fight with them. I don't do a single thing with them. I think this one's level 50, and I have not built or done anything with this character. I don't even know how to fight as a sorcerer. But she's all decked out in whatever she needs to do. If I really seriously put some time in developing her, putting in the time and effort to figure out what her skills do, I could probably make a pretty decent character out of this one. All the stuff is there. Yes. This one was actually from the Dwarven Mount video, and she was also inside of the Ring of the Pale Order video. She's my high elf. Is she? Nice. Yeah, I figured High Elf was a good choice for this one if I ended up wanting to get serious with the build and actually use it. But I've literally done absolutely nothing with this character. Not a single thing. I mean, I've leveled up her skills through doing continuous crafting writs over the years. It's funny. She's a High Elf as well. Oh man, I wonder what she would look like in the celestial armor. Give me a second. I want to see this. I want to see this. I want to see what she looks like. Because she looks good in it, man. I might actually pick this up.
Captain Alhana said they'd meet us here after an evening of prayer.
That doesn't look half bad on her.
That's what she said, but I don't see them.
Change up a couple of those colors, it'd be good to go.
Merchant said it's true.
I might actually buy this. We'll see. It's from a book? Ooh, what book? What book is it from? I know some of our favorite books to read are some of the Garth Nix books. Well, that's what Randre reads, the Garth Nix books, the Abortion and other stuff like that. I think that's what they're called. And I like to read the Sword of Truth series. Those are some of my favorite. Oh, I forgot to do his quest. Forgot to do the message. I'll find it.
All are welcome to celebrate the new life.
All the way in
A
Reaper's
solemn
March,
old
eh?
life.
Eh?
Old life, isn't it? You must
Throne
light
of
a candle.
Glass.
That's.
I might have to keep
fortune
that in
upon your
mind and look it
travels.
up.
Would you take the messages?
Throne of Glass. It's hard for me to pick
You're
up a
here
book and
for the
actually
New
get into
Life
it.
Festival.
I don't know why.
I'm happy to serve as a herald.
Some books just don't appeal to me.
Of course. It's
The
one.
way, I guess it's people's
There are
writing
three.
styles not throw me off. Yes, I do have the art document. What is Throne of Glass about it exactly? I don't think I heard that, but it's not something like that. Seems like I'm stuttering all over my words tonight. I'm either tired or something. Oh, there we go. Nipple pouch. Come here. Oh, I ain't got time for your quests. I'm already max level. You ain't gonna catch me doing a quest right now. Alright. Okay.
Traveler,
Copy and
a moment,
paste.
please.
Over here.
We'll definitely have to hit up. I'll look it up myself. So you got to put too much effort into it. Hey! Can't hit you. Can't aim. Aim. Oh, can't do it. Never mind. Drive by. Ah. Just think we could really go do this. This is actually a festival thing people did in real life. Chuck a mud ball at people. Great. Okay, pass me. Dude, that was like a heat-seeking mud ball. Oh, thanks, man. Hey, huh?
Gave it up. One clawed.
Oh, Fairy Queen. Trying to save her new kingdom. Okay, that does sound interesting.
You will
That
halt.
does sound rather interesting, right up my alley.
Painless, yes? Now, get out of my
Now I can
sight.
Pelt the Dominion. I'm gonna find the Aldmeri Dominion. Where are they at? Pelt my own kind. There she is. Bam! That's what I think about the AD. Why mud? You know, I thought the same thing at first. Maybe
And
because
I
this place
vote
doesn't
for
get a whole lot of
Ashdown.
snow. That's probably that's the only reason I can think of.
Is that really necessary?
And it makes you think if somebody was really upset, they could pass that mud ball off as something else. You know, if you know what I mean. Golden eyes and double cross. Ooh, nice. That would be interesting to see as well. That would be really interesting to see. Some of my favorite characters, I like to put a lot of time into dressing them up and kind of getting them in the roles I think they'd be playing in. Because I really want to get Raynar. I want to get Raynar a armor set that conflicts with doesn't conflict with his character. It's an armor set. I don't know if it's been released yet, but it allows you to allows you to create sweet rolls that are consumed that you can regain health from. I can't remember what the set's called where you get it at, but I want to do that. Username's exactly that. Story for my characters. Nice. Speaking of story and characters, man, we actually want to once we get a bulk of these mythics out of the way, and we get a library of stuff built up, we actually plan on doing more story-based skits with Robert and Rose and the people of the Mystic Forge. We do plan on doing like more story-based stuff for the characters. We're gonna keep our personality with the videos and make them unique still. But there is one thing that we are going to do differently. They're not going to be as long with skit stuff in the very beginning, like a 3-minute skit. We're going to keep it try to contain where it's fun
that a bit of
and enjoyable. We still do
wonderful.
skitty stuff in it, but
The
I think we're going to try to make a like a little storyboard universe with Rose and Robert and people of the Mystic Forge. Just gotta think of a good story. Getting in here. Hopefully I get more style pages through this pull. Got some Imperial Writs and stuff, but that was a good pull, but I hope I get more style pages. That's what I really want this time. Disgraced High Elf family. Train back. Ooh, nice. Are you gonna blame the Thalmor on that one? Because if you don't blame the Thalmor on that one, it's not worth making. Ever since Skyrim, I've never enjoyed the Thalmor. Ever. I don't know why. I don't know if they're built that way to dislike them so much, but I've never been a big Thalmor fan or supporter. Maybe. Damn elves. Of course you would say that, old Daniel. Yeah, for every hour you watch, you get an Ouroboros crate. And that crate you can open on your account. Yes. As long as your account is connected, as long as your accounts are connected through the Elder Scrolls Online page, and they know that you're there, and it links it to all your stuff, so they can count it up and send it to you. Like if I were to watch a stream, I'd get so many Ouroboros crates sent to my mailbox, and I could open them up.
The forest sings to me, but it is a song of sorrow. Something must be done.
Another on the war orphan sojourn. Ah, yes.
I have no luck.
Some of those who walk the war orphan sojourn are far. I can assist you.
Good luck to you, Jesse.
What grace! Stand
Good
our
luck
smiles.
murdering all of them. Oh crap! I gotta fight things. I don't even know what my skills do. No. Okay, that's a teleport. Got no stabs. Alright, so I don't have... Oh, okay, I remember what it was. I had Rattle Cage on there, and I took it off. So we're getting into a fist fighting match with Erwin right now. I've got no other skills and abilities. I did have a certain plan and style for this character. Just can't use it right now because it's not quite stacked up yet. So she's not gonna have that. What's up, Master D. Roy? We're doing good here so far. Just doing some event stuff, grinding out a couple event things. Kind of like how you were doing the. What was it called? They said it a moment ago. Alan just told me. What was the Life Day event? How you were doing Life Day event? We have a new life festival. Let's just. Did you say she was a vampire? I'm starting to think if she wasn't a vampire, she should be. She only drinks the finest of EP blood. Freshly spilt on the fields out over there by Bruma. And Pirate Insurrection. Yep. That's the one where you actually man the turrets, isn't it? Needed in PvP, yeah. There we go. Remember, the finest blood comes from Bruma. Oh, I can't change the fire? Nah. Alright, what are we doing now? Gamma. I'm so glad I have all the ports. I gotta ask for rides. Kinda nice.
You return? Then you truth. Red guards of Bergama have...
Also, I see a lot of people are coming in. Just to let everybody know that if you're coming in and you are on the PS4, I do the PS NA server. If there is anything that you need that I have, I will just end up sending it to your character. If it's writs or anything like that, I'm not going to use them. They'll just take up space in my inventory. Or if you need a taxi anywhere, if you're on the PS4, I can get you there. So just to let y'all know, it's a New Life Festival. We're doing a bit of a grinding here, but we're just kind of having fun, relaxing in the chat. So nothing too serious tonight. But if you are looking for items, or you just want to ride, just hit us up. Also, Jessica down in our chat is also she plays the PC side of things, and she says she don't mind giving you guys a ride if you're on PC. So just a heads up for all those out there that's coming and visiting the channel. Man, it makes me want to actually play this character for real. Now that I've got all the great Yelp reviews. I think the only the reviews of Yelp
You may be
safer
safer in the desert
are taken out.
Gamma went down.
Oh man, that's an impressive looking mount. Holy cow. That's cool. I like the way that one looks. Almost like it's kind of neonish.
You are unfamiliar.
Yeah, that's all it's about, man. It's
what brings you
getting
to
on here and
Bergama?
helping each other out and having a fun time. I mean, there's a lot of
honor us
negative
with
things
your
you could focus
long-
on a game or anything like that, but you just kind of got to enjoy what's here in front of you. Sometimes you just got to give it a shot and just have fun with what you got. And the people kind of make the
Begin.
game for
The
me.
warlord
People I
approaches.
interact with, some of the guilds I'm part of, even here on the stream when I talk with a lot of the people, it's fun, and just hearing, getting some engagement, and just talking about what we enjoy most about the game, and you know, that's what makes it for me. That's why I really like this game. And yeah, there's a lot of bugs that could be fixed. There's a lot of things that could improve here, but for what it is, I mean, it does it really well. And you're not going to find no other game like this that you can that play like this. It's hard to beat. Oh, for free! Oh man! If nobody takes you up on that offer,
Quickly, to me. The
Jessica,
warlord
I might have you
prepares to
send them to
strike.
my Robert on PC. I did create a PC character, but because my computer runs so poorly, I can't do nothing with him. But he is there. I might have to hit you up on that if nobody else takes up the offer.
And with signal fires lit and our
He
defenders
is a
alerted,
blank slate.
Zora,
I haven't even.
now,
I tried to get on one time.
Emish poison tongue. Indeed,
Got on there one
Zora
time.
sprinted.
You still have a lot of pages. That's how it is with these events. I mean, you'll collect pages and recipes, and you'll be able to hold them forever. I think it was, yeah, it was about 3 events ago when we did the Holojack event, and I've been having Holojack style pages in my bank ever since. And the snowball buddy, dude, that thing is demonic. I don't like it. It disappears and spawns where you least expect it. Nah, you can have that. Complicated Dwimmer name style. the Slagtown Diver skin, yeah. That's a fun one. Or Thetis Ramirez Room Box Kit. That's the one where you actually feed your own little what are they called? Little pterodactyl looking birds. I can't remember. Cliff striders. There we go. Cliff striders. I think they're from late. What sort of pin? Shark elf. Lava foot stomp.
Captain Alhana said they'd meet us here after an evening of prayer, right?
This is some pretty good. I like the experience we get from this. Oh, speaking of experience.
Back from
Oh, snap.
once.
I didn't drink it. I didn't drink deep from the cup.
Pin.
There we go. On the bottom of that glass. Let's go. You just got the crystal frost skin. Nice. That's actually a really really awesome skin. I did enjoy that one. It's right up there next to the zombie skin. I like the zombie skin a lot. I even got the zombie personality to go with it. And once we get a better computer, we're definitely going to do some more PC-based games. It definitely would save us $15 a month, for sure. If we didn't have to put into the PS Plus. I guess that would be $35 a month since we do 3 accounts. Holy cow. The Halls of Fabrication. Ooh, yeah. I need to do that. I haven't done any skin runs, and I want to so bad. I'm always afraid I'll irk people from not knowing the mechanics too well. I don't run a lot of the more experienced dungeons with people. Mostly because it's hard to get time to actually sit down and run a good dungeon with a group. PC for the win. You would say that, D-Roy. You would say that. Where the heck am I going, guys? I'm sitting here getting caught up in chat. D-Roy distracted me with his PC's Master Race. Oh, that's one I need to run for sure. I heard you get a good set from Depths of Malatar. I wonder if some of those more veteran dungeons like that, or the newer dungeons, can be run solo. Makes me wonder if they can. Yeah.
Do you know how long I've been looking for you?
You know what? I think next time we do some ESO, after we do some of the event stuff, I might try to jump into a trial with one of my guilds. Let y'all see some of the trial stuff. Y'all haven't seen them. I know D-Roy. He hasn't seen a trial, so I'd like to show him a trial. It's just not easy on the old wallet. Yeah, you don't own your wallet, it owns your wallet at that point. You gotta stay relevant every chipset that comes out, or nothing runs right. games are just made even more graphically enhanced and require more hardware and power. Oh my gosh. You've done it about 4 times? Alright, you know what? I'll try to do it. When we run on this,
Do you know how long I've been
stream,
looking for you?
and maybe in the next couple times, I'll try to run into the Malatar. See what we can do. Not that bad. I don't know. You know, you might be right. 'Cause, I mean, if you're good for the game that you want to run, I mean, it could be good for most of the other things, I'm sure. I know what I need my computer to do the most is be able to run a pretty decent MMO, as well as be able to edit. They don't need to do it at the same time, but they do. It does need to be able to do both. Every 5 or so years, that's not bad. And the form factors don't change so much, so that won't be a problem. Is that about right, D-Roy? The form factors on PC hardware doesn't really change too much.
You there. How would you like to do something worthwhile?
One time for myself, 2 times for guildies, 1 time for a newbie. There you go. You know, that's admirable. At least you stick out with some of the newbies and help them out. I like to do that, especially if somebody's new to a dungeon and they want to run the actual content to hear the lore. I'll actually stick with them because, you know, everybody wants to get that experience and experience the dungeon for what it is. You get too many people that want to fly through something or rush somebody or tell them they're not good because they can't run it as good as they can run it. I mean, nobody's ever going to get good if you don't have a little bit of patience, you know. It heats up. The laptop heats up. You hear it about want to take off, right? That's how my PC gets. Everything starts whizzing and whirling, and you're like, "Oh God, this thing's about to run off into outer space on me." You sure you're not sure about NVIDIA, but AMD pretty much holds that holds true. All right, I'll have to keep that in mind. Yeah, no, you can't rush people that want to enjoy the game. I mean, as much as I like to say is like there's a lot of hardcore players out there, but a good chunk of the player base are just casual gamers, like, you know, like me and you. We want to enjoy the story, we want to enjoy the environment, we want to take the time out and see if we can gather something from that brush or something like that, or jump behind it, or climb against some walls, you know, things you do in a game. Sometimes it's just good to goof around, you know, or just enjoy a story. You can't bash nobody for that. I mean, you can, but it's just not a good move. All right, on that one. Oh, I don't know. Oh, did I not go through the door?
Doesn't seem like I'm getting
I
much
morphed
done
into this
here.
guy, and I'm like, I went through the door. I'm good. Nah, his big head and hair was hiding me. Evan Hartley Shrine. Let's go back to Brita. I know I need a lot more skill points from Robert. I want to be able to spec into anything at any time. I'm trying to get to a point where I can buy all the passive skills and eat on all the skill lines, and be able to just change morphs to spec into whatever I want. So that has a lot of versatility to it. I want to try to get that for Robert. Casual player. Take questions. Yeah, that's right. If the tank's going to run ahead, they better be able to take that damage. If you die, it's not our fault. We're back here enjoying the game. I mean, I guess your enjoyment, because think of it this way. I know a lot of people when they got into New World, because when the first day that New World came out, there were guides on how to grind from 0 to whatever the max level is, and people were just jumping in and doing that. And I'm like, man, a lot of people don't want to enjoy the game and the journey, because sometimes it's not about the destination, it's about how you get there and the journey, man. You're missing like 90% of the game if you're just rushing to the max level because the game just came out. You're not going to find no big in-game content at the end, you know what I mean? It's going to be a while, then you're going to be disappointed in the game, and you kind of rush through everything.
Did you just return
and you
from
ground yourself to
Ebonheart?
death.
So you
Gotta take it slow. Son.
gears.
Let's see. Oh, Alkir Castle. I think I wouldn't get too distracted on this. Now, there are some times I want to rush. Actually, there's only one time I want to rush through something, and that's if I'm trying to do something for a video. Like if I'm grinding a certain dungeon and I've ran that dungeon like maybe 30 times and my lead still hasn't dropped for the 30th time. You know, I want to rush through that thing as quick as possible because, you know, running the dungeon 30 times in one day, it gets tiresome. But sometimes that's what it takes. That's about the only time I want to rush through something. If only if I had to do it like 30 times in one day. The bathroom. You gotta hurry up. Either go faster or take a break. This needs to happen. I can imagine that. You hit the group chat. Hey guys, just hold up like 1 minute. I gotta hit this bathroom. That's what happened one time. That's great. Oh, I need to hit the house before I come over here. Okay. Like, what do I... And oh no, not the sword. Dude, that character just unhinges their jaw. If you look at the animation, straight up just break that jaw and just take that sword down. Tank the boss. The boss. All this talk, yeah. We'll be here.
If my orders didn't forbid it, we would certainly find out.
Feels like it is. No, it's only been like 3. So, D-Roy, you get any interesting stuff for your house up in Swartzwar? Or is it decorations for the house? Or your stronghold? Is that what you get? Or is one of the event things that you can get a Wookiee suit from having to hug all the Wookiees so much? You were setting the example. Yeah. PvP is intense. PvP terrifies me. Not in the sense like it's like scary, it's just nerve-wracking. Mostly because I feel like a fish out of water. You haven't got the woolly yet. You give him enough hugs, I'm sure you'll get enough detached hair and your character will be a Wookiee before you know it. If Wookiee wasn't a playable class before, it will be by the time you're done. Alright, Fish Moon Feast. Here we go. Going on a fishing trip.
Then we are going. Go fishing.
Oh, here you go, Jessica. We're going to your favorite place. I'm sure you know all these banks all so well, yeah? Down through here, over here, especially these pools down here. How's that going, by the way? I like to pick on you. Like for 4 months now. I think you might be doing something wrong. Have you gave your supplements to the Daedric Prince of RNG? Sometimes you gotta get down and have your character just give off a little prayer. What's up, chat? Fishing with the gals. Cool as a cucumber. Jumping for joy when we catch fish. Oh, she's staying frosty. Wait. What's that kind of skin? Is that the... Oh, that's the Stargazer skin. Oh, look at that. Nice. She's a wood elf, I think. Yeah. I'm looking like a plain Jane over here in my regular skin. You sacrificed an army leader, performed rituals, and prayed? Oh man, I think you might be undercutting the Daedric Prince of RNG. You got to give a lot more than that. You haven't at least given like 10 of your fingers. He wants you to pick through all those things with nubs. Show that dedication. Oh. Well, I'm going to cast in here and it's going to die. You can't seem to get the bug companion. Funny enough, there's a guild in here. They're called RNGesus, and they're like a trade guild. I always thought it was the funniest name. If I see my general missing, I'd say good riddance. If he gets taken out by AD scum, he needs to go. Don't get me started if he's taken out by an EP or no. He shouldn't have joined the army in the first place. One day I'm going to be a general. One day. Let's see. What? Get out of here. Damn goodies. Take a sleeping bag. And be like, hey guys, you don't even need to start a fire, man. Somebody was nice enough to leave all the tents on fire for you, so you got a couple hours worth of heat. Don't even get started, D-Roy. Nah, don't even jump that wagon. You don't want to go with the ADs. We all know you're an EP'er at heart.
Please, friends,
for you.
I will do what I can to pass along your concerns.
There we go. You like your fancy Nords?
I smell fish. Have you brought fish? Delightful. I'll prepare them all.
Invoke your wrath. It makes me glad that we live in two different servers. If I had to watch my back 24/7, I don't know if I'd be able to do it.
What about the Dominion soldier? What will you do about
You're
him?
promoted. No, D-Roy, don't say that. Don't say that. DC's better than that. If anything, it's reversed. DC's on top. Oh, I said something clever, man. Like a little, I made like I was poking fun at the DCs and some or ADs in somebody's chat one time because they said they were all married Dominion, and I made up this clever little rhyme, this little scheme. It's like a recruiting scheme that had like Daggerfall Covenant encoded in it. It's really clever. I'll have to find it and share it with you guys sometime. My determination will make it. She'll traverse servers with that determination. She'll ride the binary code all the way there. I heard somebody needs to hand it to him. Where is Kaiser? Time to post the Daggerfall crimes, dude. Oh no, I don't want to be faced with the guilt of what DC's done. But you gotta admit, the AD's done some pretty shady stuff too, though. Especially over in Shadowfen. Yeah, I think it's Shadowfen, wasn't it? Yeah, I was in Shadowfen. Stone Tooth Bash.
How was your trip to Shadowfen? Catch anything good? The fish boot. I am on the orcs of Bet.
Actually, we actually don't check the Facebook too much because there's been a lot of problems with spamming and things getting broken into lately. So we try to respond when we can with the Facebook, but we're actually working on a solution to actually communicate with you guys a little bit better. We've been crafting a Discord recently. We're actually planning on looking at releasing it at the beginning of the year, so we can actually have a convenient spot where we can all gather together. You know, that's a little bit more safe than Facebook, because I've been having a lot of issues with getting weird messages from people and other stuff like that. So it's been really weird. Here's from Snobby Hills. Top on the left side of the map. Oh my god. D-Roy. What are you doing? You guys literally live in an ash pit and try to look for a broken axe because you can't find any better weapons. Boothrat is your only savior and hoping you can't even find the pieces to it. If you can't find your broken axe, you definitely can't find the enemy to kill him. Let's see here. I'm lost. What am I doing? Stone Tooth. Damn it, D-Roy. Got me all messed up now. See camps as a trial. Start to burn them. Oh my god. That should be a war crime. You're going to send me pictures of a war crime. Fantastic. Dead bodies littered for the key. Oh my god. I can just imagine that. You'd probably be sitting there. I can only imagine what type of emote or pose you would have while you did that. Too bad there's not a poke a dead body with a stick emote. That'd be great. Competent leaders. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. All right, the Scald King. He is pretty good. I have to give you that. He's a pretty decent leader.
Who are you? Why are you?
Emmerich, he holds his own. He holds his own to some degree. Yeah, the tea time emote. I love that one. You know. D-Roy's on fire tonight. I don't know if I can put him out. I'm too distracted. But like a true DC, I'll never give up. Give me a second. I'll think of something clever. Where's these hives at? I'm running around. I don't know what I'm doing. No, just give me a. There it is. I love that they added these wasp nest hives, so you can actually find the darn things. Should be a wasp around here. Oh, there's one. No, don't. No, there's one. Yeah, flipping the bird emote. I love that one. Flipping the bird is probably one of the best emotes ever. It's so clever. You know what? Hold on. Speaking of emotes, I think my favorite. I have to show it to you. Fine. My favorite one. It was right over here a second ago. Second. Come on, it's right over here somewhere. It's the salt. There it is, salty emote. Every time you kill somebody and they're raging, you just throw that on them. Give them a little salt. Oh, the sweeping emote? It's under the actions. Or props. I think that's what it is. Props or actions or something like that. To really equip a staff to her. Oh. Flip, flop. Yeah, the salt emote is really fun. When I get into PvP more, I'm going to use it after I kill somebody every time. Like, you got killed by a complete noob. I'll probably get ganked right after I do it, but it'll be worth it. Alright. Time to belch in people's faces, yeah? It's funny how that's part of the quest. Call it a spoiled napkin. That's a clever way to say that. I think after this one, all I have left is the polar plunge.
Good, your hearthwife show.
What am I eating? Oh, somebody tricked me. Damn it. Somebody put some questionable meat sacks on the ground. That's a good one. That's good. Yeah, never underestimate the low level. They may know this, they may know how to play really well. Damn it! I ate the spoiled meat, the questionable meat sack meat. Somebody got me real good on that one.
Can you lend a helping hand?
I don't know if it makes any difference. Belch in somebody's face. There it is. Right, we got one more. Pines Grove. Oh man. I could definitely tell it's late. You know, that could be true, but it's also a toss-up. It's also a toss-up. I mean, your character pretty much is the driving force for that choice. And of course, I don't think all DC, and not everyone in the DC would agree probably to enslaving the souls of the dead for that. But I think a good chunk of them would.
They should have been back by now. Captain
I know King
Alhana
Emmerich
said they'd meet
himself
us
definitely
here
would not
after
be
an
for that.
evening of prayer, right?
That's what she said.
Each
but
one
I
of the
don't
leaders,
see
it
them.
seems like they got
Maybe
like
with the
they got a
traveling
good certain
merchants
style.
they
A lot of them are noble and honorable, but a lot of their subordinates and high-ranking officials, man, corrupt. Man, I swear they are. They stoop to the levels they go to, and some of those missions, man, ridiculous. Oh, hold up. I got a deck out for this one.
Welcome back. Good food.
You know it's time for it.
I'll mark your map.
Nordic Bather's Towel. There we go. No polar plunge is complete without that. Mount up and move out. Sigil. So I do have something nice to say about the AD. Some of their quests in the very beginning, or some of them actually have a really unique feel to them. Especially that one where you go out to sea and you're on a ship, and the fighting scenes that happen from that ship there, that's pretty cool. And I like how Queen Irene doesn't quite conform to what the people think what the people in Somerset think Queen should be. I kind of like that she's unique among her people. That is fun.
What do you want?
And cannonball. like how the frost is all accumulated across the screen on the sides. That's great.
I don't know you. Do I know you?
I think there was one. They were literally, I think it was either EP or AD. I can't remember which one it was. But in Shadowfen, they were literally killing people and stealing their faces
Hello.
and stuff like that.
Can I speak to you for a moment?
And doing some crazy dark ritualistic magic. Mess with Daedric forces just to be able to push their advance. That was some pretty crazy stuff.
Someone.
I think there was the whole zombie thing too, down over there in the EP side. If I'm not mistaken, or was that a DC thing? Oh, I don't know. I have to go check it. Cannonball! It's been a while since I've ran all the quests.
They should really make the mugs bigger.
Let's go back there. Going in the right direction. Has anyone ever died jumping off this waterfall? I just want to know that now, because I've never got myself killed. A lot of people saying they're dying when they're jumping off this waterfall. I don't know if it's just because they can't aim for the water down below or what's going on. I've never seen them die from it. I mean, kind of hard. It lines are right up here. Running cannonball! Ooh. Makes you wonder if you'll die if you don't freeze.
Well done! Come, join us at the bonfire. Warm your freezing bones.
There we go. We'll run back. We'll not be lazy. I've been doing the plunge for years. Oh, that's true. You did, didn't you? I forgot about that. I did forget about that. I forgot you ate that rock like a champ. I run through a barrel of people. Like that's a thing. Fist fight. Oh. You should all the way in Rollickwood. Some cantina ladies to make it better. Oh, yeah, I was going to show you all something neat. Something I was going to try and get if I can. Let me go to Rockwell first. Then we'll... Reaper's March. Need a live shrine or anything? You know, I felt like Reaper's March could have had a lot more going for it. It felt pretty empty down here in Reaper's. I think the only memorable quest I did in this area was the one with Hermaeus Mora at the public dungeon. think that's the one that that referenced the Dogma Infinium or something like that. If I'm pronouncing that right. He is one of the more mysterious Daedric princes. Oh, you want to make one to match Nehru? Oh, that'd be really cool. You could actually role play and do like stories at Nehru, the stories of Nehru. That'd be fun. Speaking of, Rose ended up getting that outfit. We saw it. We saw it in the crown store. We're like, oh, we have to get that for her. Her Morlock Kong session. She has to have that outfit, so we got it for her. It looks pretty good. Pretty good outfit.
I applaud your efforts. Still have to report you though.
Criminal trouble?
What?
Give me a second, I'm gonna rub my eye. That's a lot better. Damn it, mags. You know which one to go. You know, there's actually a really good hybrid build. You can actually do a mag stand hybrid build, and it's actually pretty OP. The particular build I saw wasn't using anything super special, and he split his points pretty much evenly across the character. Ran divine traits on his gear, and was dealing like over 15k crit damage most of the time. It was anything was over. It was in the high 10,000s. He was hitting really hard. If I remember that exact build, I'll show it to you before I get off here. Oh, this is the buoyant. I think it's the poet tattoo markings. Appearance. Body markings. Your buoyant armature, is it? Yeah, the buoyant armature body tattoos. That's the one I currently got on right now. They are pretty good. I like them real good. Like good. Like I can talk. I've always wanted to make me a true hybrid build though. Something that can just use all the skills and whatever skill line whenever it needs to. And not be hindered down. Is there a wall across this whole thing? Take it back. This place is more difficult to navigate than the other places. Find a road. Wait, there's a lockpick achievement? No way. Looking over here in my world chat and there's a lockpick. I'll have to check that out. This sounds something I didn't even know. Lightsaber and ESO, huh? Yeah, the closest thing you're going to get to is a what is the closest thing you can get to? I thought there was something that came really close to looking like a lightsaber. Think about it. We'll go, speaking of Halo, I've been hearing all kinds of funny things about Halo recently. I mean, like funny things as in like that's the kind of good thing. It's been getting good press, and I'm kind of excited to hear that I had been because I loved Halo. I loved playing it growing up. It was the number one game I played all the time. I'm going to show you some of the styles I got. See if we can find something very similar. I'd like to build like a Japanese show with that. That would be a fun thing. I've been doing the roguish type guys and the wizard guys for a while now. I'm trying to do something intimidating. Played 2 days ago. Stabby.
We have no wish to harm you, and look forward to the day where we are all equals.
By the end of it, you're like, oh, thank you very much. I can't find the way out of this area, guys. All the way across the map, and I still didn't get to where I wanted to go. Back over there. We'll turn this in, and we'll wrap this up. Chase her down. You're gonna have to run with a lot of stealth detection on. Especially if she just came up and did the shanky on you. What's that one movie? It was an old Wayne Brothers movie. Guy's name was Toothpick. He'd take his toothpick, he'd stab his food. Like, food check. Every time I think of stabby stuff, it comes to mind. So the fuck out of her.
They should have been back by now. Captain Alhana said they'd
Let's open these boxes
after an evening of prayer, right?
and see what we got.
Ah, what did you make?
Alright. And it's good. It's decent. Another good pull. Yes, the gauntlets. Good. And it's in every one of these. Holy cow. Sick. Oh, I got to bragging about it too much now. Trash. There we go. Not a bad pull. Those are all relatively easy to make too. Same goes here. I'm still on for a moment longer. So if you're on and you need a ride, I'm here for a little bit longer. I'm I'm about to wrap things up.
May
but,
I be of
Jessica says she
service?
can definitely port people on PC. So if you're still running the event, it's about to reset because 1 o'clock is reset time until daylight savings timing moves off. You need a ride? Let us know. We definitely don't mind taking you where you need to be. Supplies. Alright, so I want to show you the guys this. I was working on something unique. Something I was going to try for future videos and stuff. Probably going to laugh at this attempt, but it's something I've been curious about. Ever since I did this whole YouTube video making challenge from another YouTuber, Finzar. I tried to enter that contest. I mean, I didn't do the best, but we did what we got. Yeah, we tried that. But it got me thinking, if I could do that with the assets he gave us, what could I do if I tried imitating the same style? So what I'm talking about is using green screens, right? So here at the Ebonheart Chateau, located over here in Stone Falls, we got inside our video production area. See, I'm creating my own green screens area. So I'm gonna try to see if I can make like little gifts or something like that out of our characters. Something fun to do. I wish I had a light that would not flicker to make it easier, but I'm trying to make a green screen, which is kind of funny. So I can stand the characters like right about here, and I can key out all that stuff in the background and catch all their animations and stuff. That'd be a neat little trick. It's just an idea, though. Still one I haven't totally panned out or tried yet. The entrance looks like a horror movie. Yeah, it really does. It was actually a fun fact. That was the first house I've ever bought. Was that one there? First house. The second house I bought was all the way in Bankerai. It was the Forsaken Stronghold. Then the rest of them I bought with gold. Except for the Thieves' Oasis. I bought that one. Now I really hope it works too. I'd like to be able to create like little neat custom assets and things that are unique for future things that we do, like for Twitch and the Discord server, to have like little custom emotes and stickers and stuff, and making those things out of assets that we create would be really fun. You're still chilling in the free houses. Yeah, I have to say, I mean, I don't splurge too often. I mean, that's over the time I've spent playing this game, so I'll probably buy a house every 2 years. You know, it's not a purchase I make frequently. And for the purpose of the videos, we end up buying crown crates maybe once every 2 months or something like that. But just because I got to keep up with all the emotes for the characters. All right, D-Roy, I'm going to give you a quick gander at some of the swords. If you're looking for an anesthetic feel, because I feel like there is one. There is one that sets the appeal of that lightsaber thing, and I have to. Now you got me thinking about it. I have to look it up. Yeah, you know, funny enough, they don't. For the house, I think the house you bought was the one all the way in the DC land, Daggerfall Covenant house. and it was a pretty big house, and that one is harder to design, to deck out and stuff. It really is. Oh, you're not sure which one to buy? If I were to recommend one, I don't know. It depends what you want out of your house. I mean, if you did end up wanting to spend the money on a house, what would you use it for? What would be your main goal with it? All right, here we go, D-Roy. Here's some of the choices. You can make your sword look like an axe, or any of the other weapons, one-handed weapons. You can make it look like anything. Let me see if there's one. Cadwell's axe as a frying pan. One king. Thought there was a glowy one. Let me look for the glowy ones. Oh, there's an opal one. Not too impressive. A decorating video? I'll have to show you, because I think the most impressive piece I have is my D&D boards. What's that? Oh, that's cool. I didn't know that sword looked like that. Neat. That's neat. Primal sword. Man, makes me want to run a sword and board. You got sickles. I think that's about the closest thing you're going to get to a lightsaber. You're looking for the lightsaber anesthetic. That's about the closest you're going to get is the Ice Heart Opal Ice Heart sword. Because that glow. Unless you go down here. Let me go down the very bottom. Nope. Okay. Never mind. Yeah, that's about as close as you're going to get. Because, yeah, you see, I get really detailed on my D&D boards. Like, I'll take the dice, and I'll actually turn and move them and place them in the exact spots to make it look like they're rolling dice and stuff. It's fun. It's always so much fun. I'm kind of happy with Rose's quarters. I like where Roses live. This is Robert's. Kind of got all of Rose's money right here in a pile. Then we come over here and we got the Antiquities Hall and a museum over here. But this is Rose's room, so we got the door. Come in, she got her dressing area. She got her wine racks. I got to put some wine in there still. She got her area where she can relax and do business, read books and whatnot. She got her little jewelry area, Silver Rose music box. Little dressing area. I mean, it's not bad. I could probably do it better. A lot better. But I like the library. We got a library that holds all kinds of lore stuff. But the most involved area. Yeah, that sword could work. The opal swords are the ones that work the best. That glowing effect really works well. Most areas I put the most work in, though, is the dining areas. Because I plan on doing a lot more with this, making it look a lot more detailed. Oh, anyway, guys and gals, it is about time for me to go that way. Ebony, yeah, the ebony stuff is pretty good. I do like it. But it is about time for me to go ahead and head that way. But I do want to say thank you everyone for coming out, hanging out with us on the stream, spending time chatting with us and talking. It's always a pleasure getting out there and talking with you guys while we sit and relax and do some of the event stuff. And we hope that you guys end up getting what you want out of this event. I mean, focus on one thing at a time and work with your teammates and groups and just kind of be kind to one another and help each other out if you can. That's what it's all about. We're gonna work. If we work together, we can all get all that we need. Good night, Master D-Roy. Good night. And also for I can't remember what it is. Anyway, we will be trying to put out some more event stuff here shortly, if I can think properly. My goodness, it's so late. But yeah, thank you all for stopping by. We appreciate you, and we hope to catch you all in the next one for sure. And we are sorry for the rough start at first. OBS just being weird lately. But we will definitely catch you all in the next one. Good night.